Hi, and welcome to the Dale Bumpers College of Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences here at the University of Arkansas, Fayetteville. My name is Lucas Simmons, and I'm the Student Experience Coordinator, and I'm here to walk you through new student orientation within the Bumpers College. Before we really get started, though, I want to take some time to introduce you to some friendly faces that make up our college leadership. You have on the screen Dr. D.Q. Fields, Dean of Bumpers College, Dr. Lona Robertson, the Associate Dean, but also a faculty member within the Apparel Program, and Dr. Lisa Wood, Assistant Dean for Honors and International Programs, and additionally a faculty member within Environmental, Soil, and Water Sciences. Together, these three help to lead, encourage, and inspire our students to continue to push forward here at the university, but specifically in Bumpers College. So once you see them and meet them this fall, or maybe even at our help desk when you call in today, say hi, ask your questions. They're here to help. We're ready to answer your questions, and more importantly than anything, looking forward to this fall. To continue talking about what makes up our student services team, or what some call our student success team, can be seen on your screen. These individuals are here to help you become one of the Bumpers College family, but more importantly, what we want faculty and students and parents and everyone to be aware of during this difficult and exceptional time is that we're here for you. So don't wait until the fall semester. We always have an open door policy. We want you to call us, shoot us an email, let us know what's going on, and ask your questions. Student services is really something that encapsulates everything from academic advising to our scholarship options, to even including our ambassadors and our recruiter here at the college. So if you're curious about those major or minor opportunities, curious about what might be coming along or coming down the pipe with your scholarships, give us a call. You can see the number and the email here on the screen. We're more than happy to connect you, but more importantly, at the end of this presentation, there are several key components and aspects that have been put into this online orientation to help connect you and inspire you to continue thinking outside the box as we move through these next few days and weeks leading up to your first freshman year here at the university. So on the screen, what you can really see is some of the things that help set Bumpers College apart from the rest of the university. We are the second smallest college on this campus, and that makes us exceptionally proud, but exceptionally different as well. Regardless of being small, we have the #1 graduation rate on this campus. Going right in line with that, we also have one of the highest retention rates, meaning that we help get you here, keep you here, and graduate you faster than the majority of people on the university campus. With us being small, we also have about a 13-to-1 faculty to student ratio that helps keep our classrooms a little bit smaller than some of you might be thinking about while coming here, but also keeps it in line with that of some of the high schools that you're coming from as well, especially those from the rural areas. Despite us being small, what we want to do is encourage and engage you while you're here, all through these individual measures. We want you to become an innovator. We want you to become an entrepreneur. And some of the ways that helps you to do that is through some of our scholarship opportunities. Despite being small, we have the #1 amount of money that's given out each and every year here on the University of Arkansas campus, with over $800,000 being given out this last year to over 75% of the students that took the time to apply. What we're trying to do is set you up for success from day one. So what we want you to know is about all of these things that are in front of you. And so please, your questions, no matter how small, your ideas, no matter how large, we want you to expand, we want you to transform, and we want you to grow and build everything that you do from day one, which starts with orientation. What you can see on the screen are the majors and concentrations that we have within the Bumpers College. As you can see, we're exceptionally diverse. Lots of times when students think about the Bumpers College, they only see the ag component, but we're everything from ag business and poultry to apparel merchandising, environmental science, but also food, nutrition, and health, preparing to lead the way for the next generation of people that are going to be entering the medical field. We have 14 different majors currently within the college, with additional 24 different types of minors for you to pursue, making a total of 336 total different types of combinations that you can have within our college alone. Why we're showing you this is we really want you to be prepared for the opportunity to explore the unknown, the possibility of the unknown, and that you can do anything that you want to do. With that being said, the minors that we currently offer within the college can be seen on the screen. The whole purpose of a minor is really to enhance your overall academic program, to help you be more employable and more sought after than students that might not have taken the time to gain one. These allow you to gain skills outside of your major, but maybe again to enhance that overall opportunity. As you can see, the majority of these are very broad within our college. Most can be gained by credit hours ranging from 15 to 21 hours that fill up your additional elective components within your programs. These things let you gain those skills to be more employable, but also offer you an opportunity to learn about something with students that might not be in your specific program. We encourage you starting today, if you have questions about these, go ahead and give your academic advisor a heads up. Let's get you set up from day one with these opportunities to let you see that maybe some of your core requirements fill these needs. Maybe some of these parallel each other, but more importantly, they help you learn about what you want to learn about. Some of the things that might be a little bit different as you're entering college this next fall is going to be some of the responsibilities that you might not have been really thinking about as a high school student. We encourage you to keep the end in mind. What that really means is, what am I wanting to do, who am I wanting to be, and how do I want to get there? Am I on that 4-year plan, or I'm going to be the 5th or 6th-year senior? Regardless, that's okay. But keep the end in mind. Do I need to add an additional minor? Do I want to travel abroad? Do I want to do internship opportunities, or maybe pursue a double minor? Whatever these goals of yours are, keep the end in mind and speak to us as soon as possible so that we can get you set up. We want you to ask those questions and seek opportunity from day one here at orientation. I'm interested in clubs and organizations. I want to look into those honors experiences. I want to know what faculty members specifies and learns only about cotton production. It doesn't matter whatever it is or how small it is. We want you to remember that at the end of this presentation is that connection back to student services and to the Bumpers College that allows us to start right now connecting you towards those experiences. One of the biggest responsibilities that you're going to have as a student is learning to utilize University of Arkansas technology. Oftentimes, it's thought that this generation of students is really on top of the game. What we tend to see is that students sometimes don't think of technology including the basics like email. We want you to start today checking that email on a daily basis. Download that app, put it on your phone, put it on all your computers. Make sure your passwords are up to date, that you've saved it in your phone, under your notes, or in a contact. Start to look into things like, what's UA Success? Have I looked through UA Connect? Are my concurrent and AP credits here yet? Start to look through that, including your degree audit and your check sheets, so that when you speak to your academic advisor, knowing that you have to take calculus instead of it blindsiding you, you can show them how important your education is to you. One of the biggest responsibilities you're going to have as well is keeping up with your academic and scholarship requirements. I mentioned the degree audit. That's basically an electronic check sheet that shows you what you've completed but what's still required of you before you graduate. How many hours have I completed of my 120? What's the prereqs, etc. At the end of this presentation, there's a how-to in the technology section that really walks you through and explains what some of that stuff is. Please check your concurrent and IP or AP and IB credits if they're not here yet. And if they aren't, well, there's a tutorial that explains how to take care of that. Scholarship requirements are very important for you as well. Your academic advisors are here to really guide, influence, and enhance that overall academic program throughout the next 4 years. Help you explore those minors and those opportunities outside the field and understand the protocols here within the college and the University of Arkansas. However, your advisor isn't really going to know much about your scholarships. So it's important that you know, do I need to maintain a 2.5 or a 3.5? Do I need to take 12 hours or 15 hours next semester? How can I catch up if I'm not meeting one of those goals? We'd encourage you to keep a file somewhere on your computer, maybe a shared Google Doc with your parents, but also to reach out to your financial aid counselor here at the university that's assigned to you to make sure that everything is going smooth as can be, so that when you meet with your academic advisor, they can explain everything needed on the academic side and match you with your scholarships to help you move forward. Utilizing your resources is going to be the key to moving forward. All of the things that I just discussed are the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg for some of these, but more importantly, we want you just to know that we know about all sorts of resources that are across the university campus. We know that some of these has been talked about already to you prior to today, so all we really want to do is let you know that these are real positive indicators of student success if you take advantage of them while you are a student. The majority of these have already been paid for through your student fees, so really all it's taking is you to put your foot out the door, take that first step forward, ask for help, seek guidance, starting with the Bumpers College Student Services Office. So please, again, at the end of this presentation, if you have any questions, concerns, please let us know. We're more than happy to connect you to your advisor, to your department, or to other resources across the University of Arkansas campus. One of the most important things to us while you're here starts with the student experience. We know that this new online orientation isn't the best for everybody, but regardless, it's the first time we've ever done it, so that makes it the best one that we've ever done. And we want you to be happy starting from day one. So one of the ways that students experience Bumpers College in the most happy and delightful ways, to be honest, is through clubs and organizations, because not only does this connect you to other students within the college and across the university, but also to faculty and staff that really understand what's going on, see that bright spark of light inside of your eyes, and they're able to connect, encourage, and inspire you to whatever it is that might be. Each and every one of your departments have some sort of club or organization tied to it. At the end of this presentation is a PDF that allows you to kind of explore some of those starting today. Not to mention, though, at the first week of school, we're going to have a welcome back opportunity for some of you. So we encourage you, when you see those emails coming out advertising these things, look into them, think about them, because these clubs and organizations are what connects you to the college, but also provide opportunity for scholarships moving forward. We know that a lot of students like yourselves are interested in getting outside of the classroom, those hands-on opportunities, but also that your generation is really into giving back to your local communities. So we've provided some service learning initiatives across the university campus for volunteerism, but we've also built these into some of your classroom settings and classroom credit opportunities as well. So if you're interested in learning about how you can get engaged and get credit for some of these opportunities, please let us know. Your academic advisors know several classes that are needed that have these embedded inside of them. So again, reach out, talk to us. We encourage you to ask us those questions so we can connect you, especially to things like alumni and industry connections. Each fall, we're going to have an opportunity for you to have a career fair specialized to the Bumpers College. That fair, we encourage freshmen to start going there already. This isn't just an opportunity to find out about and get jobs. This is an opportunity for you to shake an employer's hand, to give them your card, to make an impression from this first semester, but also a way for you to learn about internship opportunities, connections that might be out in the field. What kind of skills am I needing to gain to get a certain type of job in the long run? Alumni connections are abundant within our college, from everywhere from alumni connections to classroom settings to alumni events that we hold each spring. This is an opportunity again for you to go and shake those hands, meet those alumni, talk to them about the programs and how they've grown and expanded, but maybe what are some bumps that alumni went through along the way that help you avoid that when the time comes? What type of classes or skills did they gain that they wish someone would have told them about in the long run? But more importantly, maybe that is an opportunity to learn about those summer jobs, future jobs, and internships that are along the way. Lots of times students think about undergraduate research being something that's in a lab only. What we want you guys to know is that it's not something just for laboratory work or for the honors students or those wanting to go above and beyond. It's literally something for everybody. We have students doing undergraduate research from the apparel program, learning about the different textures of textiles, to those working out in the field in the animal and veterinary fields, actually doing hands-on work within those programs. We'd encourage you, if you're interested, to connect with us early. We want to encourage you to talk to the faculty, find out what they're learning about, what they're teaching about, but also help inspire you to think outside of the box so that you can gain credit, so that you can put something on that resume and help make yourself stand out from the crowd. The place where all of this would be published would be in the Discovery Journal, which is a peer-reviewed journal here within the Bumpers College that highlights our students' work. What is more cool than being able to do undergraduate research, connect with alumni, connect with students and faculty staff within the Bumpers College, but publish your work as an author before you even graduate here in the next 4 years? That's something that can only be done, for the most part, through Discovery Journal in the Bumpers College. types of experiences that you might see are going to be the executive in residence program, maybe studying abroad, internships, and the honors program. All of these allow you in different ways to get that hands-on experiential learning. It's true that some of you are required to do an internship within your program. Regardless of required or not, all of you have the opportunity to gain an internship for academic credit. We encourage you to talk to your academic advisor sooner rather than later to find out what the requirements for these are. How can I do it? When can I do it? But more importantly, how can I get that reflected on my transcript so that when I'm applying for jobs and employers ask for that transcript, that they can see it and it reflects the work that I did in the classroom and beyond. Our International Programs Office is specific to Bumpers College. Ours are faculty-led programs that usually go for around 2 to 5 weeks during the summer months or intern sessions. These are study abroad opportunities for credit that allow employers to see how diverse you are within the curriculum. Not only that though, you're going on these study abroad opportunities with students in your programs, within your major, from the Bumpers College, with faculty that have already been to these places before. So really, it's a short time experience that allows you to gain a lot of impact and knowledge for the time that you spent researching, taking the time to gain these opportunities in places from Mozambique to New Zealand to Belize to China and beyond. So if you're interested in these, we encourage you to look at the PDF at the end of the program, look at the statistics on what employers are looking for, how that makes you stand out, and talk to us sooner rather than later about these opportunities. Here within the college, one of our most valued and exceptional experiences is being a part of the Honors College. This is led by Dr. Lisa Wood, the Assistant Dean for Honors and International Programs, to help you have one of the most creative undergraduate experiences possible. Because we have that 13-to-1 faculty to student ratio, it really lets students think and learn outside of the box. Some of you are already honors eligible, and if you are, that means that you came into us today with a 28 composite ACT or higher, but you also had a 3.5 GPA cumulative or higher at your college, or at your high school, sorry. If you're a student that doesn't have that though, don't let that deter you. After you're here a semester, regardless of your ACT score, if you can make and maintain a cumulative GPA of a 3.5 in Bumpers College and at the university, we're going to allow you to be admitted into that honors program and grasp and gain the rewards that are out there in front of you. So what does it take to be an honors student? It's not scary, I promise. You only have to complete 15 total honors hours from the time you start to the time you graduate within our college. That's 9 to 12 hours of undergraduate honors coursework. Some of these, like your social sciences, like microeconomics, maybe introduction to nutrition. Then gain an additional 3 to 6 hours of credit for thesis or a creative project that responds to the research activity and the opportunities that you had in front of you here. During this time, you'd maintain your ethical standards, you'd maintain that 3-point cumulative GPA, and all you would do was complete that coursework as you move forward in the next 4 years working one-on-one with a faculty mentor. So why would I want to do the honors program? It's because it's an added value experience that allows you to become graduate and career prepared. You again get that one-on-one faculty mentorship along with your academic advisor. You get priority registration, meaning that as a student freshman right now, you kind of get the classes that are left over. Priority moves you to the front of the line so that you can start registering for classes right behind the senior class. You also get to be involved in specific honor student activities, have student mentors within the honors program, get special funding for travel and research funding, but also opportunities to travel abroad. Not to mention, it's the only way at the University of Arkansas that you can graduate with Latin designation on your diploma, like cum laude. The last things that we really want to touch base on are some things, again, that we know maybe you've been introduced to, but we want to talk about again and reflect the importance to us, and that's policy. Academic integrity at the University of Arkansas is of the utmost importance. We're a Carnegie Class 1 research institution, and especially within the Bumpers College, research is our passion. It's our purpose in a lot of ways, giving back to the state of Arkansas. And so what we want to say, students, is as you move forward here, when something doesn't feel right within an academic setting or within a classroom, always check your syllabus, because sometimes Most times, when something doesn't feel right in our gut, it probably isn't, and we don't need to be participating in that event. So please check your syllabus if you ever have questions or concerned on if I can share work. Can we study together? How can I be prepared for a test that's coming up? Again, check the academic integrity policy and always let your stomach be your guide. The Family Educational Rights to Privacy Act, known as FERPA, students, what this basically says is that your educational record is yours and yours alone, and we're not allowed to share that information with anyone, including your parents, unless you tell us that we can. When you meet with your academic advisor, they can show you where this is, but more importantly today, there's a PDF at the end of this presentation that really walks you through these steps. How can you set it up? How can mom and dad or a parental guardian be in the loop to what's going on, but talk to us if something needs to be talked about? We'd encourage you all to have that conversation sooner rather than later. Get that set up so that when those questions do arise, nothing stands in your way of getting the help, helping you be prepared and move forward as much as possible. The last thing we're going to talk about today is Arkansas Act 1014. In the to-do information that we've provided to all of you on the website, it really walks you through and provides the policy for this. What we want to explain to you today is that there is a hold on your account unless it's been taken care of. The semester degree completion plan was basically a program, or is a program, that was set in place by the Arkansas legislature, proving that all majors within the Bumpers College and the University of Arkansas statewide could graduate in 4 years if you started with us. So every one of our majors has this form on the college website, and what we want you all to see is that there's some programs that are eligible and non-eligible. The eligible programs basically show you that yes, you could graduate in 8 semesters. The ineligible programs provided with inside of them an internship that generally take place in a summer. And because it's in a summer, that means that it is a 9-semester program. Because the legislature didn't think about that opportunity, it really didn't provide all students the opportunity to graduate within the exact same amount of time. Regardless, you still can graduate in the 4-year timeline. So we encourage you to read over that policy. If you haven't released that hold yet with your academic advisor or by calling the Student Services Office, really think that through. We currently have no students on this program, and to our effect, we haven't really seen a student that has benefited from pursuing it or not pursuing it. So again, when you reach out to Ms. Jody Davis or to your academic advisor, be prepared to decline or accept this program so that we can get you enrolled and your classes change as soon as possible. With this, that's the last piece of our policy and the last thing that we really want to talk to you today about. What I want to do is I want to leave you all feeling like you're a part of our family here within the college. We want you to know, even though I've said it over and over, give us a call. Shoot us an email at aflsdean.uark.edu. Give us a phone call, 479-575-2252. We want to connect you to your advisors. We want to connect you to your majors. But more importantly, we want you to be set up for this fall with no questions, no rocks unturned. And so, again, my name's Lucas Simmons. I'm the Student Experience Coordinator, and I can't wait to meet you all this fall. See you soon.